Okay, this is one of those off the reservation moments for me. I wanted to talk about things that really matter, mostly for my children. Uh, you got to see the truth from a perspective that you don't want to see. People don't want the truth, so I wanted to share the truth with people again because I seem to be stirring up a hornet's nest for doing that. And if by me telling the truth it upsets somebody, well, I guess I set it in life to accomplish what I wanted to accomplish. There's a severe lack of honor among people that raise their hand to defend my country. And I don't know why it's like that. It seems to have been like that since I was 16 years old and I walked into a recruiter's office the first time. I guess when you struggle with what it is to be somebody that figured out the only thing you could do in your life was to be a killer, and then when you mature and you understand the cause and effect of history and the hypocrisy of the systems that we're brainwashed into believing as children, these things I speak of, they must matter to somebody. I just don't know who, because I've never been fortunate enough to lay my eyes upon another human being that believes what I believe. Then you have to start asking yourself, why is that? Well, I've struggled every day to look for somebody else that was in 44 homes before they were 17 years old. I never could find one. I look every day for people that know what it's like to be abused by elected officials while you're under the custodianship of the state. Can't find them. I do see records of them dying, though, and killing, and continue to be abused in the very system they've been a part of their whole life. You idiots running these things called countries, and you people calling yourselves leaders, and you people talking about defenders of what? Your own delusions is about all I'm aware of. No man of conscience could read history and continue upon the path that he's been on without being an utter idiot. At least that's what I was taught. Man follows his heart based on what he believes. And if he gives his word, that's his bond. And if it's his bond and he stands for that bond, he'll build something for the benefit of his children. And of these things I speak, people don't even know about this stuff today. We've been successful at erasing what it means to be a man. We've been successful at erasing what it means to be a woman. We've been successful at erasing what it means to be a man of ethics or integrity or principle. And we've replaced all of those good things with virtual currency and virtual accomplishments in virtual worlds. And then you people talk to me about what's wrong with me. What I've learned is nothing. Just like there's nothing wrong with you and what you believe. But there could be some better organizational processes in place, simple things. If you understand global visions, looking down at the world as a sandbox. See, non-commissioned strategy people that are contractors because they were medical, we're a pretty significant minority within the veteran structures. if we classify each other as we continue to do in our life. So why do these things matter? We've killed 1.5 billion unborn children, and you expect me to defend the nation I live in. How can I do that in good faith? If I read the Bible, but yet I'm a soldier. This is the dilemma of man. No, Rambo reminds you. Just control the systems that maintain the records of the world's signals. Got lucky. 8 billion channels. Transmit, receive at 10 cents a minute. We marketed it to all of the countries and they said okay. Then we realized the world was so horribly screwed up that throughout the real records of the financial history of the world, the reason that the banking system exists the way it does is because less than 1% of the world actually understand what to do with money. It's just not some conspiracy, it's just reality. So how do you make that better? You simplify the ability to use money. You don't make it more complicated, stupid. People need the money because it's a medium of exchange. So that be what I've worked my life on doing. And I did it my way. I didn't do it the way anybody told me. If you own your own business and you do what somebody else tells you in your business, and it's not really your fucking business. It just means that you're doing somebody else what somebody else is telling you to do. So the wisdom of the old men in my life. Yeah, some do, some don't. Move on. If you're in business for yourself, you're lucky you get 2% of what you pay for, and you're going to put it with 98% of the bullshit, the privilege of paying somebody more than what they're worth to go away and leave you alone. And then they're going to come back and they're going to mess with you some more. The reality of business is it's a reflection of the vastness of man. Greed's real. Dishonesty. 7 deadly sins, if you will. I guess they're real. Anyway, just sharing my thoughts. Don't even know if it matters.